The civil rights movement, the anti-war movement, and pro-labor movements. These were just some of the ingredients used to create the perfect counterculture movement within the post-war United States. But a subjugated society also added the gay rights movement, thus creating a most brightly colored and diverse group of people for the acronym presidents of the 1960s to work with, or get in bed with, depending on which of them you ask. Yes, the 1960s were a true time for cultural change, revolutionary ideals, and a time which saw many of America's minorities stand up for equal rights. Although the gay rights movement was started in secret during the early 1950s, and started by leftists looking to enact real change into the world they were living in, for the better part of the 1960s, the gay rights movement had been heavily hampered by leadership that saw radical change as too extreme. Openly being who you were during demonstrations was often frowned upon. Instead, leaders for the gay rights movement sought for assimilation into society, rather than acceptance. Well, that would all change during the pivotal morning of June 28, 1969, in the New York City neighborhood of Greenwich Village. Raids on gay bars was nothing new, but that morning would be different. After decades of being harassed, beaten, and kept in the closet by the small support network available to gay Americans, something broke, and the people pushed back. What would be dubbed as the Stonewall Inn Riots covered about 3 days of protesting, followed soon after by a drastic rebirth of the gay rights movement in America starting in the early 1970s. If you'd like to learn more, check out my video covering the general history of the Stonewall Inn raid.